think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it. Cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly it down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody, kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split em. FN, that's for any fuck, nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boys sell, eat em up, eat em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. I got all those shit, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sonny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Salute. What's up, everybody? Peace and blessings to the fam. Mic check, can you hear me? Now, Big Dog Willie, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it again. Yesterday, I said you was right. We said you was right. That's all you're going to get from me. Now, patient 234 needs his sponge bath and his bed chambers changed. All right? Sorry it took so long. I was trying to add plugins to this thing right here because it was completely bare because I was using my brother's email because I can't use my email no more. You feel me? And see, Big Dog, you acting like somebody that ain't never been right in his whole life, bro. You acting like somebody that ain't never been right about something. You feel me? Like, but act like you've been here before, Willie. Shout out to my man, Big All Things, Big AMC FSG in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Joseph Bermia, salute, my brother. Peace and blessings. Shalom to my brother, Rod Walker. And shout out to the nurse, Big Dog Willie in the building. Terrell Davis, what it do, my brother? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You know, shout out to my brother, Phoenix, the motherfucking assassin on his sniper mission. Coming through, tracking 327. Salute. And how do you become a tanker maniac? Blessings to my brother, Opening LD, the TV in the building. SBG Mellow, salute to you, my brother. Peace and blessings. Creole, the motherfucking traveler, salute, homie. Peace and blessings to you. J.A. motherfucking Dixon, salute. Shout out to the beautiful 2 Cent. How you doing today? LV, what it do? Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. You been all right, bro? Hope everything well with you, pimping. All right. Shout out to the beautiful Barbara D in the building. Salute, Queen. Let's see. All right, that's everybody right there. Salute to everybody right there. Now, you know, it's crazy, right? All right, my brother. Hey, 2 Cent, let me know if you want me to let you hold the link. You feel me? I think Dr. Key will be here in a minute. Shout out to my brother Don Drickum, don't trick him. Salute. But you know, even a lucky man hits a lottery, Big Dog Willie. I mean, but the funny thing, okay. But this thing is funny, right? People say that Tank Davis is not the face of boxing, right? But look at all this, like, it's funny, right? One man's decision is affecting all these people's lives. And I'm not talking about live like you going live. Like, I'm talking about live like you living. What the next man eat don't make you shit. And it's funny as hell, the double standard and the selective outrage that's being pushed out here in the agenda. You got sexual predators talking about catching bodies. Nigga, you not about to catch nobody. They track your whereabouts. You are a registered offender. You cannot go places. You cannot go nowhere without being, nigga, they have a website that tracks your location. All a motherfucker gotta do is have their kids around them and you going to jail. Like you can't even date a single mother, my nigga. I'm just saying. And Ness, you just talking Nesta Gibbs just loved to fucking talk any goddamn way. That's why he told on his plug, because he liked to talk. He just talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just like to talk. Bill better watch his younger kids around motherfuckers for real. But the funny shit about it, the selective outrage, right? Motherfuckers is not mad that Tank is fighting Jake Paul. They mad that they couldn't get the fight. like the boxers. Now the fans, well, they're not really fans. Like, do people not even realize? Hey, Two said they say Tank gonna lose, but he the betting favorite. But do people not realize that Lamont Roach got step aside money? Now, if Tank wasn't gonna fight Lamont Roach, why would they even waste money? Like, this right here is an exhibition fight. Malik Taylor, salute, my brother. Like, Lamont Roach still got step aside money. So if Tank wasn't planning on fighting, then why would Lamont get step aside money? Maybe it's because Tank seen a bigger bag and he was like, well, hold on, my brother. Like, hold on, my brother. Like, they was trying to discredit the Ryan Garcia and Tank fight where Tank did 1.2 to 1.6 million. They didn't believe that. They didn't believe Tank made over 40. They didn't believe that the B side of Tank, Ryan Garcia, made 40 million. It's like crabs in a barrel. They don't want to see. I can't do it right now, Creole. Check the Discord. The fucking shit is, right? They mad because the man getting the payday. But let's take two things clearly, right? What has your favorite fighter done with their money? Right? Let me tell y'all what Tank has done with his money, right? Let me tell you what Tank has done with his money. He's bought out the projects, fixed up the houses, and gave people places to stay. He does the Thanksgiving drive. He does the back to school drive. He does all this stuff for his community. Tank takes his money and reinvests it in his community, right? Now, what has Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney done with their money? Buying jewelry, flossing, going to Diddy parties, buying his dad cocaine to snort with. The only thing I've seen Devin and Bill do is one day they had a staged event where they gave out some food and they made sure they had it all recorded. Tank ain't recording his shit. I feel like this, if you have to do a good deed and record it, then you didn't do that good deed from your heart. You did it for publicity. Exactly, Jersey. Like, you got Shakur and Devin, who are both married to women that are very promiscuous, had children by women that are very promiscuous. Devin getting extorted by his woman, but nobody's saying nothing about that. But y'all talking about what Tank didn't do to his, right? But y'all was claiming for Tank to come over there. Yeah, Creole. Bill and Devin gave out dominoes and motherfucking water. And Turkey out our shitty. The fight that you said was the fight of the century that everybody wanted is being outshadowed already. Ain't nobody even mentioned Canelo and Bud Crawford since. That's showing you that motherfuckers really didn't want that shit. And the fucked up shit about it, for everybody that says that they don't want Tank versus Jake Paul, half the tickets are sold. Almost 40% of the tickets have been sold since yesterday. 40%. And for a motherfucker to make one announcement, matter of fact, it was a leaked announcement. Netflix leaked it by mistake. The internet went wild. Everybody went wild. Yeah, go check out the Ticket Hub, 2 Cent. They done sold like 9,000 tickets. And the fucked up shit about it, you don't even hear nothing from Tank. The internet's broke. Motherfuckers is actually mad. Like, you would think if we was in a real society, motherfuckers would be happy to see a young guy that came from nothing, who's actually progressing and making it. That's what you would think. I thought everybody loves a good underdog story. Devin ain't no underdog story. He grew up in Henderson, Nevada. That's right around the corner from Oscar de la Hoya. That's a rich neighborhood. Nevada, Henderson. Yes, gated communities. That nigga grew up in the cul-de-sac. He grew up in a motherfucking cul-de-sac while Tank was sleeping outside the fucking gym. The man got trained by Floyd Mayweather, his dad, his uncle, his cousin, sister, brother. He's in a damn nice facility with air conditioning and running water. Tanking them drinking that sewer water out there and they think. Devin's dad flying him around, letting him fight certain people, take him down to Mexico to build his repertoire up. Then they ran into a young buck named Tank and thought they could get off and got stepped on. You know, it comes a time when the predator got to be the prey. Sometimes the villain got to save the day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what's crazy. And then this tells me the type of niggas that support Devin and them. Like, you would hate on a motherfucker that's actually trying to do good, that's doing good to the community, that helps the kids. Nah, you rather dote on a nigga that's marrying back page hoes. And then crying because the back page hoe don't want to be faithful. Crying because the back page hoe is motherfucking taking you for your money. Nigga, she was about money before you met her. She was a task angel. That means she got paid. She got paid to play, nigga. You paid, you got played, and now she got a baby and you gonna pay some more. That's what happens. But motherfuckers quick to jump on Tank and his baby mama situation. I haven't heard nobody say nothing about Devin mad at a prostitute. Or the prostitute taking all his money. I don't hear nobody say nothing about none of that. Exactly, Ray B. That nigga tried to change. Like Lil Wayne say, he say, some see graffiti as art, some see hoes to be women. You feel me? But I'm the greediest shark in the ocean of fishes. And that was one of the realest lines I heard Wayne say. He said, some people see graffiti as art, some consider hoes to be women. And you know, when you a tender dick ass nigga, that's what happens. And you know, I've had stuff that I've said about Tank. Like I said something about the nail painting in the pocketbook. I'm like, bro, that's not it. That's not it. But that's his preference. I don't have to carry a pocketbook. I carry a briefcase or a satchel. And don't say shit about satchels because Indiana Jones had a motherfucking satchel. And Indiana Jones was the coolest motherfucker when we grew up. If you don't know, you're not an 80s baby. But Indiana Jones was the realest out there. But like I said, this man is investing his money into the kids, the community, the future, into black excellence. And you got Bill with Hawaii 5-0 shirts, him and Devin sit there, motherfucking dancing like Carlton on motherfucking shits in Diddy party, in the pool with Diddy, and all types of shit. Ain't doing nothing with their money but buying jewelry and all this shit. Not to mention they ain't made a fraction of the money that the man Tank has made. But what have you heard of Shakur and Devin doing with their money? Exactly. Marquis, shout out to Harrison Ford. I mean, Creole. I mean, I understand if you ain't watching the fight. I'm going to watch it. It's free on Netflix. Why not? Why not? I'll tell you like this. Tank versus Jake Paul is better than 90% of the fights that Turkey a la shit he's putting on. Like 90% of Turkey a la shitty. And motherfuckers can say what they want, but the shit's interesting. This right here is a chance to show the purity of boxing. Now, yeah, Shakur and Tio ain't fighting for the year. Shout out to my man Big Bob Gunn. But I'm going to tell you like this, Justin Hawk in the building. I'm going to tell you like this, right? This right here will show the purity of boxing and what people been saying. There is levels to this shit. Tank is completely outsized, outmatched, and like by law, he should get beat down, right? Now, what will people say if Tank bridges the gap and beats this man? Can you say that this motherfucker bad? Exactly, Dondrick. Floyd Mayweather went up against the Big Show, the Giant, and won. And Rod, I said that yesterday. Floyd beat the hell out of Logan. Floyd had Logan sleep on his feet. Styles, skills pay the bills. I've been saying Jake Paul ain't shit. But you know what's crazy? Nobody said nothing when Ryan Garcia was calling out Jake Paul saying, I'm about to fix boxing from Jake Paul. Now, last time I checked, Tank stopped you, Ryan. He stopped you. Also, Devin and Bill was trying to get a fight with the face of boxing, Jake Paul. Ryan beat the shit out of you. So you don't need to do that. But but I didn't hear no Devin Haney fan. No Shakur Stevenson fans. None of them, and I can go back and pull up receipts. When Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson were both calling out that motherfucker Sugar Sean O'Malley. Shout out Lee Jackson. Sugar Sean O'Malley, who got knocked out in UFC. Desmond Johnson, my nigga, salute. Sugar Sean O'Malley, he's not even a name. He got beat by a UFC fighter, boxing. Nigga boxed his ass up in the UFC. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, both went on an all-out campaign to try to get Sugar Sean O'Malley. And shout out to my brother, Big Vince Carter, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. He say, for Tank. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you for supporting the grind. And speaking of supporting the grind, if I can get 4 more people to support the grind, it would be great. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all. And shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Murphy, coming through. So feeling fresh and cool live in the building with the $5 holler in the Cash App. I appreciate you, queen, for supporting the grind. Thank you so much. But this is what's crazy. And Jake Paul, he brings numbers, right? He brings numbers. Sugar Sean O'Malley brings nothing. But Devin Haney fans, that nigga Art the Fake, Blue Blood, all them was sitting there saying Devin needs to beat that nigga and show the difference between UFC and boxing. Yes, they was sitting there champion Devin to bring over Sugar Sean O'Malley and to beat his ass. They were saying that. Even BFTV means, I was about to say baby loving television. I'm not even going to do it. But what I was going to say is, even BFTV, they all was like, Devin need to make an example out of Sugar Sean O'Malley. All them. Go back and look. Everybody was champion Devin to bring the damn pink-haired boy over to the motherfucking boxing and to box his ass up. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody was doing that. So it's okay for Devin and them to bring over a fighter that's never boxed. But motherfuckers is mad because Tank is fighting a motherfucker that's in the boxing down, like I said. And shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Cassandra, in the building. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't like this fight at all. I don't like the fight. I feel like, honestly, I feel like this fight is what's wrong with boxing. right? And I'm explaining. When Jake Paul had a fight with Mike Tyson, I knew shit was ruined. But who could we say did this? Let's forget. Floyd fought Logan Paul. Floyd fought Conor McGregor. Motherfuckers is paying for that shit. Tank is a protege of Floyd. He's following the bag man. But this is what I'm saying. Anthony Joshua fought Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou. Motherfucking Deontay Wilder is about to fight Francis Ngannou. Hell, you had George Foreman fighting 5 niggas in a single night. 3 rounds. Like, boxers have been fighting exhibitions for years. You don't go to the Harlem Globetrotters and talk shit about them carrying and walking and shit, do you? Sometimes it's entertainment. It's a show. Like motherfucking WWE. That's not real wrestling. You put them niggas in Olympic style wrestling, I think 90% of them get balled the fuck up. But people cheer for it. They love it. They pay money for WrestleMania. All this shit right there because it's entertainment. But this is what y'all got to realize. Even as a top fighter, sometimes you can't take the toughest fights back to back. I understand that. But for the fact that he still has a contract with Lamont Roach and giving him step aside money means that exactly 2 cents. Motherfucker fighting a damn dude that was an electrician, Padley. That nigga was at work on Monday, and on Wednesday he found out he had a fight on Saturday. And see, motherfuckers are such hypocrites because y'all acting like y'all wouldn't have took the fight for that money. If all of y'all, I'm not saying y'all in here because you know we family in here, but if all of y'all were in the same fucking situation, you would say, fuck legacy, give me the bag. You would. And if you say you won't, you a lying piece of shit. You have no integrity and I don't got shit to say to you because you're fucking lying. The reason that you're mad is because you're not in that fucking position. Because the main reason why people get into boxing is to provide a better life, to get that bag. I don't know no kids sit there and say, I want to go to boxing so I get my brains knocked in. No, you go in there to get the bigger bag because you already know that we are basically slaves to these people that owns the shit. Like football, basketball, baseball. We don't have no stock in that shit. What we have to do is get the most money and get the fuck out before they turn over on us. Because in professional athletics, it's a very fast and a very high turnover rate. A very high turnover rate. Like, that shit crazy. And motherfuckers is mad because this man is going after the bag. Should have been mad when they let Conor McGregor fight Floyd Mayweather and make it a real fight to make his 50th one. You feel me? To be one of his 50 wins. But that's too much like real. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. You got women tricking for a couple $100. You got men tricking for $100 too with other men. Yeah. But you mad because this man right here getting the bag. Aaron Muhammad, salute my brother. I bet Devin Haney and Shakur would have took the Jake Paul fight for $10 million. Sonny Augustine, salute my brother. I bet they would have took it for $10 million. I know Bud Crawford would have did it. And the first thing they would have said was, boy, them boys getting the bag. And they about to expose Jake Paul. Watch them expose Jake Paul and get the bag. That's what they would have said. That's how fake motherfuckers is. Man, Brooklyn C, shout out to my brother Brooklyn C. You ain't never fucking lied. If it wasn't for Tank, a lot of these YouTube channels would be cut the fuck off. These motherfuckers rely on the Hank Tate the Tank. I said the Hank Tate. They rely on the Tank hate so much, even if ain't nothing happening. Even if nothing happening, hold on 1 second, 2 cents. Even if nothing happening with the Tank, right? Motherfuckers inventing shit. They invent shit to talk about. You got motherfuckers. This is called the Floyd Mayweather syndrome. They did it to Floyd. They did it to Earl. They doing it to Tank. Motherfuckers that make a name, people that draw up, people that get likes and followings. People know if you talk about them, that makes you relevant on the internet. How you doing today, Queen?
What up? What up? I just stepped out real quick. Man, I'm so glad you got the StreamYard back. But
I'm using my brother's email address. You know my email address got blocked. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to my man Desmond Johnson. Hey Desmond, you gonna have to hit the Cash App or the PayPal, my brother, because I got a little band real quick. I'm gonna get it back though. I'm gonna get it back.
I got a little band real quick.
Oh, you got band too?
No, I'm laughing at you. Talking about I got a little band.
Oh. Hey, I'll do it again. It was you know what?
But
it
you
was
know,
because
usually they don't ban you because you know I be playing like music and stuff on mine sometimes, and they'll just be like, you gotta delete it out, or you gonna get, you know, they usually
they didn't even give me
to delete it out.
I seen where they sent it to my YouTube created thing to delete the segment out or something like that.
Okay.
And I guess it was past the time. Then they blocked the live stream and everything. I was like, well, damn, they ain't give me enough time to comply.
But you're supposed to be able to react to it. That's what's crazy. But
Man, but you know, the zone, me and the zone been having problems for years though. Like,
you're gonna have to put a taco hat on so you can get a deal.
That ain't all they did. Motherfucker opened up his his enchilada.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, Upper.
Yeah, he put the taco hat. he took that chimichanga too.
I'm not about to play. So anyway, man, I was coming up here, man. Listen, this whole Tank thing is very interesting to watch. And just like I was telling people yesterday when I did my live, you know, they wanted to come up there and be like, oh, 2 cents, you defended. But I've been very consistent. I said from the jump when they first started saying this, I don't personally think they gonna fight because it's 100-pound weight difference. If it's an exhibition, it's a fake fight. It's not a real fight. And I was like, I don't care if Tank fights Jake Paul. It's an exhibition. They like, oh, if he fight Jake Paul, he gonna ruin his career. And I'm like, so he gonna ruin his career with one fight, one exhibition fight. He gonna ruin everything. Nothing he did gonna ever matter. Cause like it just, to me personally, it doesn't make any sense. And I love the business side of boxing. That's what I'm most interested in. So I'm for fighters doing good business and making the most money they could possibly make, if that's what they want to do.
If your sons are in a situation where they have to turn down a legacy fight to get the bag, what you gonna make them do, 2 cents?
Listen, I already be talking to my son about. Listen, I tell him you're an entertainer. It's like you're a rapper. You have to get people to want to come and see you fight. You gotta be entertaining. Like if you in the ring sparring, everybody don't stop what they doing and look at you. You ain't entertaining enough.
Check this out, right? 2 cents. Your son got a chance to fight for a championship belt and $100,000, or he got to fight a gimmick fight for $2 million. Which one you gonna make him do?
I mean, he gonna take the one that's most profitable. This is a business at the end of the day.
Exactly. See, why are you so sensible and these niggas can't think? And then they try to say women ain't sensible like that.
Man, don't get me started on that, because all the stuff these niggas sit on the internet and complain about, they doing it. I'm watching them do it, and all the time with this boxing stuff is ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question, 2 cents, since you be on the internet a lot, right? Do you remember when that dude Sugar Sean O'Malley, the white boy from the USC, remember when he called out Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson?
I just brought that up to somebody I was talking to yesterday. They said I was deflecting.
No, I remember I brought it up yesterday on the show, but motherfuckers wasn't trying to hear that. But do you remember all the posts that Devin was posting to that man for a month? Do you remember how all the Devin Haney sack chasers was like, teach him what boxing is, show him his levels to this shit, Devin? You don't remember how Art the Fake and all them motherfuckers was talking about how Devin will punish that boy and all this shit right there, and how Devin need to make a statement for boxing, or how Shakur style on him, how he won't even get a chance to get all over Shakur. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I mean, and I didn't even have a problem with it. I was like, do a crossover fight and make you some bread. Like, what's the problem? Like, I don't get it. See, this is the thing, right? People want to make it seem like boxing is a qualifying sport. Like, people want to make it seem like people in boxing to I don't know. It's like everybody in the NBA don't want to win a championship. They're not all there for that. Everybody in boxing ain't here to go undisputed. Everybody in boxing is not all here for that. You can come in boxing, you can find a niche for you to be profitable, and you can run with that, just like Jake Paul is doing. See, and you got the hardcore fans, because it's really the hardcore fans that don't seem to understand that this is a business and entertainment at the end of the day. That's why Al Heyman was able to come in and take over the game like that, because he treated it for what it was, entertainment.
And guess who else is trying to do the exact same thing that Al Heyman do? Turkey's trying to follow the blueprint, but he just can't.
No, Turkey ain't trying to follow no blueprint. He was trying
to do the Al Heyman blueprint at first, and it didn't go his right way. It didn't go the right way.
Well, it didn't go the right way because he's not putting on. This is the thing, right? He's pandering to the quote unquote hardcore fan base, which I think what Turkey has proved is that putting on fights people want to see ain't profitable. That's what Turkey proved, in my opinion. That shit ain't profitable. Period.
It ain't never been profitable. But you want me to tell you what's funny though? The whole thing about the situation is, right, they get mad about this, but Tank always told you it wasn't about the legacy. Do they forget that Devin Haney would have never been undisputed if Tank wanted the belts? Because George Kambosos wanted to fight Tank. Remember, Tank told him, if you want to fight me, drop the belts.
I mean, but what did that undisputed get Devin? He on the undercard of the nigga that cheated him. Like, what did it really mean in the grand scheme of things?
You did that wrong. I ain't gonna let you do that too soon. He was on the undercard of two niggas that Tank knocked out.
That too. Just add that to the list. Add that to the list. Just add that to the list. That too. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, people can feel how they want to feel. Listen, I'm not telling nobody how to feel or nobody to not have their perspectives they have on the sport, because I'm cool with that. You can like boxing for a plethora of different reasons. My issue comes in where people think they're better fans than people, or they try to say stuff, well, if you like the Tank and Jake Paul fan, you not a real boxing fan. Like, I don't get that. Like, if I'm a fan, if I want to be a fan of a boxer, I could just be a fan of a boxer. That's just like saying, oh, if you like rap music, you gotta like all rappers. You can't just listen to the rappers you like. You gotta support all the hip hop. Like, no. If I want to be a fan of only Tank Davis, I can be a fan of only Tank Davis. It doesn't make you better because you like all the boxing and you like championship belt. It don't make you better than me as a fan. That's my issue I'm having with this.
I love boxing, but I also like watching Floyd versus Conor McGregor. I like the Floyd versus Logan Paul. I like the Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, a guy that couldn't beat nobody in the top 10 of the heavyweights. I liked him versus Tyson Fury. Does that make me less of a boxing fan because I like watching motherfuckers get in the ring and slug it out?
That's what they would like you to believe. That shit.
And shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic Shalom King in the Cash App with the $20 holler. He say, my bad, wrong button. I don't know which wrong button you press, my brother.
And how come Jake Paul can be successful, but Turkey can't with unlimited funds? That's what I don't understand. How come Jake Paul can be more successful than Turkey, and Turkey has unlimited funding? That's my question. You there? Oh, can you hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Hello.
Very altruistic. I see what happened. You say how can he be more successful? Because like, first off, Turkey was sending his shit across seas. Don't nobody want to see that shit over there. Like he was having this shit go across seas. And see, I'm gonna tell you what Turkey doing. You remember who used to be the king of boxing?
Don King? Who?
HBO. Remember
The
HBO?
network.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember
that's what put
HBO?
them out of business, right? I was just talking to somebody about this the other day.
You know, HBO wasn't nobody fucking with damn boxing like HBO, right? But then guess what? HBO kept trying to push those Europeans on Americans. I'm not saying nothing wrong with Europeans, but they kept trying to push the Lomas, the Klitschko's. They kept trying to push all this European style, Gennady Golovkin, all that. But then they forgot about styles like Floyd Mayweather, Roy, and all that. They try to feed us what they wanted and trying to tell us what we seeing, telling us Loma's the next big thing after we just watched Orlando Salido beat the man. Talking about he the greatest ever with 400 wins in the amateurs. Nigga, you're 26 years old fighting 18-year-olds. Like if 90% of the American boxers that's champions were still fighting in the amateurs at 26, I bet they would have impressive records too. But see, over there, the amateurs get paid to box. They're really not amateurs because they get paid.
And yeah, it's true. They professionals. That's facts.
Yeah, they're really professionals. Like they live good. Cuba, all them. But see, they acting like this isn't the president's. Like we haven't seen a YouTube star become a boxer. Ryan Garcia was a YouTube legend. He was more.
Nah, but Ryan Garcia was a boxer though, for real. He boxes. I'm
talking about. We knew him more for YouTube than boxing, even though he had skills. You feel me? Ryan Garcia, he built his platform up first. He put in the marketing. He built himself up, and then he was able to cash in on it. A couple knockouts here and there, some sweet moves. He kept promoting, marketing. That's why the Tank and Round fight did so well, because they went on the damn live streams and everything. It's a new way of marketing.
Yeah, and that's what people got to realize. People keep trying to say American boxing is dead. It's not dead. We're going through a transition period where things are going to be different and it has to be figured out. You're going to be on streaming. You got the social media networks. You got to find a way the social media sites. You got to find a way to use those to promote. You got Tank and Jake Paul bringing in a whole new younger demographic to the sport of boxing. Like this was a very genius idea from PBC and MVP. It was a great chess move. It was a middle finger to Turkey in the Canelo Crawford fight. The fact that they dropped this fight and they selling pre-sale tickets, like that is a dope move.
You know what I figured out? This is what I realized, and people don't even understand the marketing genius of what happened right here, right? Turkey has been taking digs at Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He's been taking digs at Gervonta Tank Davis. It's been a fuck you to Tank Davis campaign ever since Turkey came in the league. They've been shitting on him with the ring and all this shit. Then Turkey took a shot at Jake Paul. He took a shot at Jake Paul, right? He talking about lions and what was that? Lions and goats or lions and elephants, some shit.
Oh yeah,
So he took a shot at both of them. So when a motherfucker take shots at you, what you supposed to do?
Hey,
take shots. You take shots back, right? And what's the and I'm gonna tell a nigga. I'm gonna tell you right here. What's the best way to get at a nigga? 2 Cent.
Mess with his money.
Mess with their motherfucking
or take
money.
His girl.
Either take his girl or mess with his money. And see the way these niggas is nowadays, they'll kill you over the girl for their money. But I'm surprised Tank Davis ain't tricking off with Devin's baby mama, honestly.
Nah, he got his own baby mama problems.
I mean, but she used to sell it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? She used to sell it. Let Truck Simpson drive the 18.
Wait, what Drake say? She was a hoe, but that was before. What'd he say? Damn, I can't remember how that line goes.
Man, like I said, you just go back to the sea and green. Lil Wayne said it best. I that's always been my favorite slogan. Some consider graffiti to be art, and some see hoes to be women.
I think he said she was a hoe, but I ain't gonna judge her because that was way before. That's what Drake say in that song.
Yeah, he said I ain't gonna judge her.
Because that was way before. That was way before. Up.
Okay, well, she's still paying to play. She's still paying to play.
Man,
She's still making Devin.
It's so cold in my class. It's freezing.
She's still making Devin pay to play that thing.
Hey, gotta be careful who you got had kids with for real. But
see this. I'm about to exactly, Ramon. I was about to do that. I'm about to show y'all. Everybody talk about boxing this, boxing that. I'm about to break a whole bunch of things down that's gonna make the shit look good. And Ramon just sat there and he stole what I was about to say. Shout out to my nigga Ramon. We on the same wavelength right there. That's that island boy knowledge right there. Alexander Usyk, right? Undisputed 2 divisions. Done beat the shit up out of AJ twice. Tyson Fury twice. Done moved up. Usyk is a bad motherfucker, right? But let me ask you a question. If AJ and Usyk was the fight, who you think tickets will sell out? If they was fighting, if they both fought on the same night and they had 2 separate venues, whose venue you think would sell out?
exactly.
Who you think will make more money? Earl Spence, after being destroyed by Bud with an asterisk, and Terrence Crawford fight on the same day. Whose card is going to sell out? Who's going to do pay-per-view numbers, and who's going to flop? Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez. Put them both on the same. You can't even put them on the same day. You know why? Because some people are stars. They are fucking stars. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. One of them's undefeated. One of them done got beat a couple times. Who you think does better? And see, that goes to show y'all it ain't about legacy. Usyk, legacy. Bivol, legacy. Devin Haney, y'all say legacy, right? I just named all these legacy fighters. Terrence Crawford, they say legacy, right? Now, these are 4 fighters who went for the legacy. 4 fighters that went legacy. All out for motherfucking legacy. Usyk, still undefeated, legacy. Devin Haney, still undefeated, legacy. Terrence Crawford, still undefeated, legacy. Now, these people I'm naming have all been undisputed except for Dimitri Bivol.
I'll be back in a few up.
Okay. These people are all undefeated and have been, except for Bivol, all of them are undefeated and have been undisputed. Legacy. They took the legacy route. They took the legacy route. But they're not selling. Hey, Rick, I know he's undefeated with an asterisk. That ain't no asterisk. He undefeated with a bed. That nigga was laying down. But these are all legacy fighters. Like Terrence Crawford is an exciting fighter that knocks people out. There's no reason why he shouldn't sell. Usyk, he has done everything they've asked him at the heavyweight division. He doesn't sell. Dimitri Bivol doesn't sell. And see, people got to realize when you pander for the hardcore boxing fans, you're not going to make money. You're not. It's a reason why WWE, WWF, WCW, all that shit makes billions of dollars a year. And people know it's scripted like Days of Our Lives. Chew BB. Shut the fuck up, Lion. Shut the fuck up, Lion. Do you know how dumb you fucking sound? Now, if you just said 13.2, okay. You mean to tell me Alexander Usyk made $132 million for fighting Daniel Dubois? Nigga, shut the fuck up. You just stupid. You is stupid as shit. I thought boxing hacker was stupid. 132 million. That's more than Floyd made versus Canelo, you dumb shit. Like, motherfuckers be typing shit and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. He didn't even make that much fighting damn Tyson Fury. I think he made like 40 when he fought Tyson Fury, dummy. And that was for undisputed. 132 million. The fuck? 132 million. 132 million. Damn, you can't make this shit up. Man, I go fight Usyk. Just give me 1%. The fuck is wrong with these? And see, this is the people that people like him is the reason that boxing is dead. They thinking fighters is making $132 million for a fight. That's why they thought Rashidi Ellis got underpriced for the $500K. Sonny Augustine. I don't care if it was Bitcoin, crypto. I don't care if it was in motherfucking Dogecoin. Alexander Usyk did not make 132 million, my brother. He didn't make 100 million, my brother. I'm looking it up now. His biggest payday was against Tyson Fury, and that was under 50 million. 130. Do you know that okay, check this out, right, Augustine? Daniel Dubois versus Usyk, the fight only brought in 42 million. And that's with, no, my bad, hold on. $9 million gate. And it did 200 some pay-per-view in the UK. Man, that fight brought in under 20 million, bro. Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, the fight brought in under $20 million. So if the fight brought in under 20 million and they're paying just Usyk, not even the undercard, not even Dubois, just Usyk, that means there are 112 million in the red. Now add on the undercard. Art every day. I can tell that you're lying. I can tell that you're lying. Well, if that's the case, then Art, why hasn't Canelo or Bivol fought David Benavidez? I'll wait. Since they got to fight the best, I'll wait. I'll wait. Why Turkey telling his people, don't forget what side your bread is buttered on? I'll wait. Exactly, Aaron. Exactly, Aaron Muhammad. Like, this was a fucking chess move if I've ever seen one. Like I said, Turkey been taking shots at Tank. He been taking shots at motherfucking Jake Paul. And now Tank and Jake Paul have just, do y'all know since the announcement, only one ticket has been sold for Canelo and Crawford. One ticket. Nobody even thinking about Canelo and Crawford anymore. Jake Paul and Tank Davis have effectively shut down all them 6 months of promotion. Man, Turkey has been promoting for 6 months, and that shit got ruined. No. All right, I'm about to get on my Kevin Hart. No. Art, no. You said if you go to Turkey, you gotta fight the best, Art. No. Since Canelo has been to Turkey, he hasn't fought the best of shit. He has 3 cupcake fights. And then you got Dimitri Bivol. Turkey is not letting none of them fight David Benavidez, but he's making people fight the best. Yes. If he was making people fight the best, he would make them heavyweights fight Jake Caballero. Come on, man. We're not about to do that, Art. No. Exactly, Big Bob Guns. Not only do they have to compete with college football, now they got tanking them setting it down. Them niggas done walked in there, pulled out their shit, and let their nuts hang on Turkey, dog. And I'm going to tell you like this. I really don't like this fight. But I am going to watch it. Exactly, Planet 619. Why you... I'm going to tell you like this, Art. And you can take it for what it's worth. But this is coming out of boxer's mouth. Do y'all remember Adrian Broner's favorite quote? What did Adrian Broner say about fighting for the PBC? He said over at the PBC, they make you fight Godzilla. I ain't never heard nobody say Turkey make you fight Godzilla or Rodri. Sub BB. Like I said, if Usyk made 132 million, they lost 112 million just on Usyk. Yeah, Rick. He said he would try to convince Canelo to fight him, right? Turkey also convinced Dimitri Bivol not to fight Benavidez, Rick. You know that, my brother. Turkey Al-Ashidi told Dimitri Bivol, if you fight Benavidez, your lights are going to get cut off. He told that man he was going to cut that man's lights off if he was to fight David Benavidez. And you know it, Rick. Exactly, B-Dog. That man deliberately held up David Benavidez. And I thought David Benavidez and David Morrell was fighting for the chance to fight for that undisputed. Hey, Rick, that man don't know that you can change whatever the fuck you want to on Google. When you put that on Google, that's just Google pulls up what somebody has put an article about. If Usyk would have got close to 100 million, it would have been against Tyson Fury, not against Daniel Dubois. That's just like when they used to make that, they had their own domain website where they was talking about Tank only made $5 million for the Ryan Garcia fight. Market.com is owned by Ring Magazine, Rick. Pull up the motherfucking Forbes list. Because if Usyk made 132 million in one fight, he would immediately go up on that list. Chubb, if Usyk made 150 million versus Tyson Fury, what did Tyson Fury make? Do you not understand boxing is about fucking business, dude? Usyk and them are not a bigger star than Canelo. Canelo not getting that. This nigga said Usyk made 150 million versus... Bruh, shut the fuck up. So you saying Usyk making Floyd money? Because I think that's around what Manny Pacquiao and Floyd made. Dude, you just need to stop. Dude, you need to stop. For real. You smoke crack, don't you? Boy, drugs are bad, boy. Crack is a hell of a drug, man. This nigga said 150 fucking million. Chubbs, no, bro. I'm telling you. When Tyson Fury and Usyk fought, they reported 40 million apiece. That was reported. But they was adding in the fact that it might be some back end, but it wasn't no back end. I'm telling you, Chubb, this is what I'm saying. They even ask a question like that is crazy, dude. Tank and Ryan Garcia did the biggest pay-per-view in years, decades. They had one of the top 10 gates of all-time boxing. They only got 50 and 40 million. 50 and 40 million. Now, how is the people that's not even making a third of what they made making 3 times as much? Like, that don't make sense. See, that's why they say common sense ain't common. Common sense ain't common. It's called the business of boxing. If he gave motherfucking Usyk 150 million, that means Tyson Fury had to get about 150. That means Turkey would have had his head chopped off. Head would have got chopped all the way off because he lost over 250 fucking million. Not even the cartel is trying to... Man, the cartel ain't trying... Cartel coming to get you over 10 bricks. Hell, they coming to get you over 1 brick. And y'all make sure y'all sub to the 2 cents boxing. Now, always remember, in boxing, everything is subjected to change now. Don't forget that. In boxing, rules are subjected to change. I don't know, Two Cents. She might be a little bit busy. You know, sometimes she get the clients that come in. You know, when them clients come in, you know, work come first. That's the homie, though. So is nobody talking about Deontay Wilder about to fight Francis Ngannou? Where is the outrage? Art every day. He still has, I think, 3 to 4 more fights on that contract. Did you not know that Lamont Roach got step-aside money, Art? So if Tank and them paid Lamont Roach step-aside money, that means that Lamont and Tank already got a contract signed. Because if a contract is not signed, you're not going to pay step-aside money. So they gave him step-aside money. So what that means? Yes, the Jake Paul fight is already signed and sealed, bro. Before they or you know about boxing, right? Before Jake Paul and Tank Davis could come to a deal and sign a contract, they would have had to get Lamont Roach out the way first. After Lamont Roach was taken care of, they was able to announce their fight and go on sale. You can't just give a person step aside money after you done made the fight. Okay, Chubb. He made 104 million versus Fury. Hey, yo, Chubb. Hey, I don't know how much they paid him. It's they got an NDA. I don't think Lamont Roach can put it out there. But if you believe that Usyk got 103 million versus Tyson Fury, look, I got this beachfront condo. Right? Send me 10 bands and I'll send you the deed to it. I have my son draw up a deed for you right now for a beachfront condo. If you think Usyk got 132 million versus Dubois and 103 million versus Fury, I got this beachfront condo. You send me 10 bands right now, you can have it free. And it's sitting on a plot of land. I believe Big Dog Willie, patient, needs his ass changed and wiped. I smell shit. Boy, hey, all these motherfuckers need to change their name to Jose. And shout out to Fat Joe. All these motherfuckers, I'm going to start calling them Jose. Jealous ones still envy. Hey, Chubbs, it's got a balcony, cathedral ceilings. It's a townhouse condo with a balcony, cathedral ceilings. You got an upstairs and a downstairs, and the water comes up to 10 feet away from the porch. You can sit on your front porch and fish off the pier. Hey, Cash Crypto, I wasn't even gonna put Big Dog Willie out on blast like that. You feel me? You know how motherfuckers throw spaghetti up against the wall and see if the noodles stick. But one thing you have to admit, everybody is talking about Tank Davis right now. Oh yeah, 2 Cent. Big Dog Willie is one of the biggest supporters in boxing right now, bro. Big Dog Willie is the promoter. He's a supporter. He keep a lot of these YouTube channels alive. Big Dog motherfucking Willie. Willie is a true boxing connoisseur. But this is what I'm saying though. Francis Ngannou has fought twice in boxing. He got beat, then he got knocked out. And they're talking about bringing him in for a third fight against Deontay Wilder. What would that prove? You've lost twice. What would that prove? You don't even got to win. But people are excited to see that too. So if Deontay Wilder Hey, Planet 619. Nah, what it is though, right? Lamont Roach wanted that damn motherfucking Jake Paul fight. That's why I call these niggas Jose. Jealous ones still envious. That's what Fat Joe said. These niggas is mad because they not getting the bag. I know Jake Paul called Tank up and was like, look, let's fuck this nigga turkey. And Tank was like, how, my boy? Man, let's make a fight. Hey, Unhinged and Kentrell, what's crazy is even if you don't talk about Tank, they'll bring up Tank in the live. You got motherfuckers doing 15-hour lives ranting on Tank Davis. How the fuck can you go live for 15 fucking hours? You what? Hold the fuck. How does a motherfucker got 15 hours? I don't even have 15 hours in a day. Motherfuckers got 15 hours to sit online and talk about the next man. I'm lucky if you get 2, maybe 3 from me. Motherfucker doing 15-hour live streams, and then you got niggas sitting in the live stream the whole time. Wife sitting there like, baby, can we go get something to eat? Girl, make me a sandwich. BFTV talking about the motherfucking Tank Davis. We about to sit here and listen to this shit on phone them. On phone them grave, baby. We listen to this. Yeah, like motherfuckers is Night Rider, exactly. Like motherfuckers will actually go live for 15 fucking hours. That's what I said, Planet. The chat sitting there with him like, you said that, King. You said that, King, the graveyard. Like, motherfuckers on live 15 hours, no shower or motherfucking bathroom break. Like, motherfuckers acting like they grinding on World of Warcraft or some shit, dog. A true neat lifestyle, bro. No art every day. We don't talk about Tank every day. We don't do 15-hour live streams on Tank. And we're not really talking about Tank. We're talking about the Tank oppression and the Tank hate. That's what we're doing. Look at Big Dog Willie trying to get 2 cents to TLC creep and shit. I see you, Big Dog. Big Dog talking about 2 cents. You know I got the benefits. You know I can take care of you. Anything ever happened to you, you know I'm certified. I'm registered nurse right here, baby. Look at Rick. Exactly, Rick. Exactly, Rick. Rick say he seen a live going at 6 p.m. He fell asleep around midnight and woke up at 5 a.m. They were still going. Bro, they be on that motherfucker, bro. Like, bro, the longest live I've done was like 3 hours. And that was when I was with my nigga Pool Counter, bro. I think it was like 3.5 hours. Now, y'all know me, bro. Y'all know me. Y'all know the old me. If I'm on live too long, y'all know y'all might hear niggas snoring or something. But I be he be like, upper, cut your shit off. I be like, my bad, dog. My bad. Everybody that's in here done heard me pass out on the damn live. Everybody in this motherfucking chat know they done heard me pass out on the live plenty of time. Exactly, Cash Crypto to 47 palms. My boy Cash Crypto from day one, nigga. Well, he got a trucking business and shit, SBG Mello. So I guess I don't know, bro. These niggas having Passover on motherfucking live. Hey, big dog, I'm with you, big dog. You know I fuck with you. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got ADHD. I'm bipolar and everything. I can't sit there looking at something for no 15 hours, bro. I'm sorry. Unless it's one of them ocean channels where it shows the ocean and it just does that all day long. Hey, Mr. Altruistic, they go through the whole Passover online, bro. Motherfucker went live on Monday and he's still going 48 hours later on Wednesday. Motherfucker pop up talking about, good morning, chat. Did y'all sleep well? I got about 3 hours in. I'm gonna go take a piss, brush my teeth, and we back at this shit, boy. Tank ain't shit. Motherfucker got a cooler, Gatorade, some Snickers, a couple deli sandwiches, got the refrigerator right there. Talking about, yeah, we about to put in work this week, baby. Yeah, Mr. Altruistic, the whole Passovers, the whole week, this nigga lied. Motherfucker putting in 120 hours. My bad, 168 hours, nonstop. This nigga thought he was on Twitch. He said he the Casanet of the YouTube. Shout out to my man, Light Skin Business. But you know something? That's on some real life shit. That's some obsessive compulsive behavior type shit. Like, what person can figure out a way to talk about another man for 12 hours plus? Oh, Rod Walker, Bill Haney making sure that them donuts is glazed and they keep the food in their refrigerators now. Like, back when I used to support all the different boxing channels before I made one, like when I went to the Boxing Boys, right? That nigga came on like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? I left like around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I got back on YouTube at like 1 o'clock. Them niggas was still going. I said, God damn. Really? But I ain't even gonna front. Shout out to my nigga Fernando put in a couple 5 hours. I'm like, damn. These 5 hours, boy, y'all got it. Like, I don't think y'all have ever seen me go more than 3. And not by myself. But that's what I'm saying. 90%, and this is what's crazy. The LDBC, they swear they hate Tank. But if you go to anybody on the LDBC, I can guarantee you, anybody on the LD, and the only motherfucker from the LDBC I fucks with, shout out to my sister, the beautiful Ashley's Corner, realest motherfucker over there. And, you know, shout out to Nick J and Boxiana. I don't have no hate for the females. I don't have no hate for the females. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Females got to get it where they get in. So do know I'm never hating on a female because y'all are females. If y'all want to talk shit about a nigga all day, that's your prerogative. That's what most females do. So, you know, females talking shit about niggas, I don't give a fuck about because that's what females do. But for the niggas, like, you can go look at all the LDBC creators. After this live's over, I want y'all to check this out. Go to all the LDBC creators. Go look at their videos and their live streams. Guarantee you 95% in the last 2 years since Earl Spence has been gone. 95% of their content is Tank Davis. 95% is Tank Davis. Hey, Planet 6, well, now I remember when Tank Davis called Nick J old ass lady. I was like, oh, we killed her. She was talking shit to Tank. Tank was like, shut up, you old ass lady. I said, oh, man. I said, damn. Looks like she ain't gonna get them buns clapped by Tank this week. Rod Walker called them low down broke clowns. I call them the low down boxing community. They should be the DLCB. Because they be saying a lot of fruity shit too, dog. Like motherfuckers don't catch it, but they always talk about suck my dick. Suck my dick. No, it was Nick J. It was Nick J playing the 619. Because when Nick J was over here that day, I said something to her and she laughed about the shit. It was Nick J. Hey, can I get 2 people to support the grind in the Cash App or PayPal? Can I get just 2 people to support the grind for the day? They the down low boxing community, really. Like these type of niggas that'll throw a house party with 50 guys and there's only one woman there and she's the bartender. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how this is the way men is nowadays anyway. Like went to the club a while ago. I seen a VIP section, bro. It was like 40 niggas and there wasn't no females in there. Them niggas was popping bottles, making it. I was like, whoa. I thought maybe the females that went to the bar or something. I sat there and looked at them for like 40 minutes. I said, ain't no bitches. Ain't no bitches. Like, damn. Like, a nigga will sit there and complain about getting a female something to eat, but will buy niggas food all day. Will buy niggas food all day now. Then you got females that want to get into the sport of boxing, and niggas is running the females out the sport of boxing. They are running females out the sport of boxing or trying to. Like, my nigga, what you wanted to be a bunch of hard legs in this motherfucker? Like, I'm going to tell you one thing I've learned from prison. Females make shit go smooth. When you got a dorm or a pod that has a female officer working, niggas be on they snazzy shit, dog. Like the whole air, the atmosphere is different, dog. It's just something about a female that can make motherfucking men, you know, get on a different mindset. But then when you got a damn male officer, it's a lot of animosity, testosterone. Like, what's up? Like that shit's just different, dog. It's different. And 2 Cent, they say women shouldn't be in a man's space like boxing, but I feel like men shouldn't be in a women's space like skirts and dresses and pocketbooks or gossiping. Like they do all that shit right there. But like I said, 95% of their content is Tank Davis. That sounds like a Diddy party, Rod Walker. Exactly, Ramon. It's just something about the female, dog. Like the female, bro, that shit calms a nigga, dog. Like the touch of a female, or just like a female saying, baby, let it go. Like a nigga could be on 10. Girl can get him to calm down. If I'm with my homies, ain't shit calming down. We about to set this motherfucker off. And that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas could be in a chat room with a bunch of niggas. And that's why women say that it ain't no real men out here, because men are emotionally challenged, bro. Like, I don't know if it's the lack of dads growing up with their mothers, but a lot of these men have took on female traits. They get so emotional. They lash out. They hate. They bitter. They backbite. I'm like, God damn, are y'all bitches? And when I say bitches, I mean that in the most sincere way possible. Like, that shit crazy. Like, it's really crazy though, bro, but people don't listen to that shit, bro. Like that shit crazy. But still, like I said, can I get 2 people to support the grind for the day? Just 2 people. 2 people in the Cash App or the PayPal. Support your boy. We had fun today. I said that shit too, Cash Crypto. I said he can't box worth of shit, but he a hell of a promoter. All right, big dog. Now you're reaching. Now you're reaching, big dog. They signing Adrian Broner. Unhinged. That's where they got it from. Hey, Ramon Seafood. I said that shit once before. I said niggas will kill you faster over a female than they would over money. I remember back in my days, you know, you would care about a female, but if she dipped out or somebody hit it, you just like fuck it, on to the next. Now niggas get emotional and crash out. I'ma unalive you and myself. Even Lil Wayne popped himself in the goddamn heart. Like, the hell? I wish I would pop myself so she could still be out here doing her thing. Nah. Hey, Rod Walker, AB got a fight date. He's supposed to be fighting Blair Cobb again. Yeah, Alan Sostain. Big Dog secretly wanted that Jake Paul Tank Davis fight, though. He talked that shit into existence. $2 they in a soft guy era. That's called the soft guy era. Hey, Phoenix the Assassin, how they gonna catch a body? They can't even leave the state. Motherfuckers can't even catch leaving the state. Like, nigga, you gotta report everywhere you go. So if a body pop up, they gonna know you was there. But $2, how is masculinity even toxic? It ain't no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's just masculinity. Like, I hate when people be like, toxic masculinity. I appreciate you, my brother, Alan Sostain, the VPN general. And with that said, can I get one more person to support the grind? One more person to support the grind, the Cash App or the PayPal. Hey, Phoenix the Assassin. These motherfuckers be sitting there. Them motherfuckers be sitting there with cucumbers thinking about Tank Davis, dog. Hey, Big Dog Willie. You can make a channel. You can go live and go to sleep. Then pop up when you wake up. It's motherfuckers that's doing live for 15 to 25-hour marathons. Don't act like Big Dog Willie, don't act like motherfuckers just don't be sitting on this motherfucker all fucking day. There you go, $2. I remember my homeboy did some really shit. His homeboy was sitting there crying over a female. That nigga tossed him a pack of Kotex. So, Willie, are you saying that people that do 15-hour lives don't have a life? Is that what you saying, Big Dog Willie?
Hey, you know that scene at the end of Juice where he walks up to him and he be like, "You got the juice
You
now."
got the juice now.
That's Big Dog Willie. Everybody walking up to Big Dog Willie, they like, "You got the juice now."
Hey, you want me to tell you what's crazy, 2 Cent? That nigga,
What's that?
I seen a part of that nigga live yesterday, right? I thought that nigga was Lorenz Tate from Dead President when he talking about life. You ain't give me no motherfucking life. After all this shit I've done for the boxing community, taking Jake Paul. The nigga picked up the chair and threw it at the motherfucker. You remember the end of Dead Presidents?
Yeah.
Remember he was in court, they gave him life.
Yeah.
That's the way that nigga was on his live.
So long. That's a classic.
That's the way he was on his taking Jake Paul. Taking Jake Paul.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is like even the reaction to this fight just shows who Tank really is. And it just shows what Jake Paul has built for himself in the sport of boxing. Somebody told me that the fight broke the internet because people was disgusted and they didn't want it. And I'm like, nothing people don't want is gonna go that viral. Like nobody's gonna pay that much. If that's the case, when Canelo Crawford was announced, it would have went viral.
Hey,
like
shout out to my brother.
You're trying to tell me that it went viral because people don't want it. Like it just don't make sense.
Hey, shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic in the Cash App with a $10 high. He say, fuck the LDBC. They only got dev motion, no dick.
I hear people saying they want Jake Paul to knock out Tank. I'm like, wow, y'all pro-black. Now y'all want the white man to beat the little black man? That's crazy.
That's all.
But it is what it is. Everybody gonna watch it. Everybody that don't want it, hate it, it's not a good fight. He ruining American I guess apparently Tank is responsible for American boxing. He's solely responsible for it. You there, Up? I can't hear you if you talking.
Hold on 1 second, 2 Cent.
Well, I'm interested to see the promotion for this fight. I'm really interested to see the promotion for this fight. Y'all know Jake Paul is a troll. And Tank don't say nothing. So I'm curious how they gonna swing this and how it's gonna go. People gonna be talking about this up until the fight. People gonna talk about how they don't want it, how I don't know what they're gonna come up with now that the fight has been announced. I'm interested to see that. I'm just ready to see how the business of this fight works out. I think it's very interesting. I think it's a great chess move. And they're quote unquote competing with Turkey Al-Sheikh. It's not like Tank can't fight this fight and continue to fight whoever he got on his quote unquote hit list, or he got 3 more fights left, or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. I don't understand why people were so upset when Tank never was giving y'all the fights y'all wanted to see. He never fought nobody. He didn't listen to like all this stuff he did. So I don't understand why people is so upset. He been doing what he been doing. He been doing what he been doing. But and I remain consistent. So everybody wanted to hop on my panel yesterday, acting like they had one up on me because the fight got announced. I already told y'all, I don't think the fight gonna happen. But if it do happen, it's just an exhibition fight, and I don't really see the problem with it. And I know a lot of people feel like, oh, well, you don't do an exhibition fight until the end of your career and this and that. Well, we're in a different time. boxing is in a transition period. I know people want to say it's dead. It's not dead. It's just transitioning, trying to figure things out. And maybe they figured out, hey, instead of waiting to the end of our career to do an exhibition, let's do it right now at the peak while everybody is paying attention to both of us, and let's see how that turn out. And you see how it turned out when they just leaked the announcement. 30 minutes later, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was writing articles about it. And this is the thing that I was trying to express about the Crawford-Canelo fight. Do you see the type of energy, the type of attention that the Tank and Jake Paul is getting? That is the type of energy you need behind a fight to sell out a stadium. It's not going to be because you number one pound for pound and you number one pound for pound and all that doesn't matter. To hardcore fans, yes, but to casual fans, people that just watch boxing when it's a big fight and all of that, they're not aware of none of that. They're not sitting there like, oh, he's number one pound for pound. Casuals don't talk like that. So this is the type of energy, in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying in my opinion, this is the type of energy you need behind a fight to sell 65,000 tickets. You're not gonna sell 65,000 tickets just because of your accolades. If that's how boxing works, everybody with the accolades will be the stars and making all of the money. Why do y'all think that's not the case?
Exactly. That's what I sat there and said. I say I gave him 4 names. I gave him Usyk, Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford. Two of them has 2 times undefeated. So like 2 of them is undefeated, 2 times undisputed. Devin Haney undefeated with an asterisk, but undisputed. Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo. He's undisputed now. And shout out to my brother Alan Sustain with the $5 holding the cash out. But the fact that they undefeated, I mean, they was undisputed, right?
Hold on, let me respond to Flyer Freak. If he retires after this Flyer Frequency, what do you mean we turning a blind eye? What do you mean? If he retires, he retires. What do y'all want people to do? Go tie him up?
If he retires, frequent. If Tank Davis retires, he will be in breach of contract, and Lamont Roach can sue him because they have an agreement in place. That's why Lamont Roach has step aside money. That's why they make contracts to protect other people. Do your homework, frequent. You should know about contracts, Mr. I ain't even about to do it.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you, Upper.
I'm not even about to do it.
Upper, you know how you can add little sounds on the side? You need to add key saying thank you, Upper, so you just push it. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? I don't know if y'all want Tank fans to be like, I don't know what y'all want Tank fans to do. Like, he making a fight.
This is what I'm saying, though. Like,
doing it anyway. He might
I'm
retire.
tell you like this, right?
What it is.
What's the biggest fight of the last 10 years, 2 Cent?
The biggest fight in the last 10 years?
Yep.
When was Conor McGregor and Mayweather?
That was more than 10 years.
I don't know, because I you know, this shit. I'm old. These years run together. Was it Ryan Garcia, Tank?
A fight between 2 people that were not champions. Ryan Garcia didn't have a belt.
Wasn't no champion.
I said they were not champions.
Oh.
Ryan Garcia didn't have a belt, and they said Tank had the mid belt. Remember?
Oh yeah, he didn't have a real belt either, allegedly.
They said Tank didn't have the real belt, and Ryan Garcia ain't have no belt.
Fact.
Fight did 1.2 to 1.6 million pay-per-view buys. It did top 10 all-time gates. Top 10 all-time gates. 1.2 to 1.6 million pay-per-view buys in an era where they said pay-per-view is dead. 10 years. And you got it broke by 2 people that they said don't have no accolades. Oh, Tank ain't never beat a champion. Ryan ain't never had a belt. Neither one of them had accolades that they say, right? Dev was undisputed. But guess what? You can add all Dev's pay-per-views and won't even get half of that. So what does the accolades get you? Tyson Fury and Wilder was good, but that was only 700,000. Ryan and Tank popped that ass. Plus, they heavyweights. Heavyweight's supposed to be good anyway, but Tank and them got it.
I mean, I don't get it. Like, I asked somebody, you know, I asked a question like, would you advise your favorite fighter to turn down this payday?
Then they're not your favorite fighter.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, I would advise them against it. And I'm like, I mean, that's cool.
Then that's not your favorite fighter.
But why would you advise them against it? I don't understand.
Man, I've seen niggas sell out their best friends for 10 bands. I'm talking about niggas will put money on a nigga head and they friend will cash it in. Niggas they grew up with. You ain't hear the rapper when he said, I got the type of bread that'll turn your best friend to your enemy. I'm not saying people in this chat, but half these people that said they would advise them to turn down, you get them motherfuckers $1 million, I bet they'll open up their starfish. Hell, these niggas probably fucking for less than $1 million. They'll probably fly to Dubai and let these motherfuckers turkey and them shit on.
Thank you.
I know Frequent will.
Thank you, Upper.
Frequent trying to get some of that hummus. He already called him his ecstasy already.
He probably got paid to troll like Big Dog Willie. Y'all boys out here with Big Dog Willie's so good. That's what I'm saying. When you good at what you do, the money will come. Big Dog Willie is a master troll, and it has paid off for him. Just be good at what you do. If you
look at my man Ray. Look at Ray on the Twitter. You know your boy Ray?
On Twitter? I don't know nothing about that.
I forgot my nigga name. His name is Ray something. He always talking shit. He done got over 25,000 followers now. Ray Jackson.
Okay, I need to build up my X. I don't know how to do it though. I can't be sitting on X all day. It just be too much going on. But I can't wait to see like.
I've seen people on X with over 1 million posts. I'm like, damn.
How long they been posting? 1 million.
Ain't been on there for 2-3 years.
That's crazy. They must got bots and shit posting for them. You know that shit ain't real. I mean, them people ain't posting that they sell. Devin flew out Devin and he got meat. That's crazy. Most content creators don't know the business. After Tank fight, Jake and Manny, the Roach and Shakur fight will get more money. And that's what I said about Canelo. I was like, Canelo should have fought Jake Paul. Then the Crawford and Canelo fight would have been bigger. Like I think that was ridiculous for Turkey to snatch him away from Jake Paul. You should have let him fight Jake Paul, and then you rode that momentum and you made the Crawford Canelo fight after that. Wouldn't that have made more sense?
Exactly. But what if Tank and Roach get in a fight, right? And Tank get hurt. Even though he wins, he get hurt. Now that Jake Paul goes and fights Anthony Joshua or somebody, right? And he gets sparked. And Jake decides he don't want to box no more. He just about to promote. Tank missed that bag, right? Then motherfuckers will be like, well, Tank, you know, I'm sorry, bro. Shit happens.
I wonder if people considering like this probably just was already set in stone, and maybe he tried to get out of it to do the rematch, but niggas just ain't agree, so he just got to go ahead and do it and then go to the rematch. Like, it could be many scenarios about why this is happening. It's one fight. I just don't understand the uproar, and I guess people saying, oh, he gonna fight this fight and then he gonna retire, so they upset about that. But like I always say, I'm not gonna respond emotionally or feel any type of way until it actually happens. Y'all wanted people to be mad up until they really announced the Jake Paul fight. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be no type of way about him retiring until he says he's retiring. Not talking about it, not thinking about it until he says he's actually doing it. And y'all can say, oh, he ducking all the smoke, but y'all just not really paying attention to what's going on, man. Y'all not really paying attention at all. Oh, what happened to Up? Up, he dipping off. Let me see what y'all send me comments. I'm trying to drive and be on live and read comments. Motherfuckers only this mad because it's Tank. Exactly. If this was Devin Haney, they'd be Frequent Flyer, be Johnson bouncing like a mug. Oh, he about to get a $50 million. No, he about to get paid. He about to do this. He about to do that. They know they'll be happy.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? But you know what's funny though? Have you seen what Ryan Garcia's been posting ever since he found out?
Say that again. You went out again. Oh.
I said, have y'all seen Ryan Garcia crashing out?
Yeah, he on here talking about this WWE like he wasn't just asking for a Jake Paul fight.
Like he didn't just sit there and say a month ago, I'm about to end this Jake Paul bullshit. He said, I'm about to end this shit. He said, tell Jake Paul to come see me. He said, I'm about to end all this Jake Paul bullshit. Ryan Garcia was talking about ending all this Jake Paul bullshit. You know what I'm saying, 2 Cent? Talking about I beat Jake Paul.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
motherfuckers is mad because they know Jake Paul is the bag. And then they know it ain't no risk. They know, man, bro, like I was explaining the key yesterday. Oh, Big Dog Willie said Jake Paul don't like Ryan.
Yeah, because they had to sue Ryan. What do you mean?
Shout out to my man A1. Man, shout out to the gangster A1 hoop in the zone right here. Oh, yeah, because Ryan said something about the steroids and shit, right?
No, he said something about them nasty ass prime drinks, which I don't think he wasn't telling the truth, but they sued him over that.
But check this out, right? Like motherfuckers they know Jake Paul is an easy bag and there's no risk. Like motherfuckers that boxed, motherfuckers that know how to fucking box know if they get it. Matter of fact, you see when Roy Jones got in there with that Indo guy, that big strong nigga that knocks people food out the way and shit.
Yeah.
You see, Roy was just bullshitting with that nigga, dog. But you can see when Roy wanted to, that big motherfucker couldn't hit Roy. And 2 Cent, I know you've heard the saying speed kills. We seen a prime example of it. Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, even though he had some jacked up motherfucker, Indo champ, whatever his name is, Phoenix. Remember, Bud was beating Earl to the motherfucking punch. Remember that shit, 2 Cent?
Yeah.
And you see what happens when you keep beating the motherfucker to the punch, right?
Yep.
And it's not like Tank ain't got motherfucking power. They've already said that Tank hit harder than Boots and Terrence Crawford.
I mean, Jake Paul just can't fight for real. Like
he can't.
He fights like an amateur and not even a good one. My son will beat up Jake Paul.
I think my son. I was about to say this. I was about to say the same thing. I think my son could beat that nigga, dog. Jake Paul if my son goes lateral, my son will beat Jake Paul in points.
Exactly.
Now he might not. He might stop him. Because
he ain't got no conditioning.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Too many of them body shots. It's like people don't understand. You could take a tough ass piece of steak. We used to eat tough steak back in the days, but you get it's called a rump roast. I mean, not a rump roast. It's called a bottom round steak or some shit. Round steak or some shit. It's the worst part of a steak, but it's still steak. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not true, Knight Rider. Jake Paul could be 230 pounds But if you ever watch Jake Paul Knight Rider, Jake Paul throws slapping punches, bro. Do you don't think that
he looked like he just started boxing?
Do you think that Knight Rider, be honest, bro, you think he's gonna land a square shot on Tank? If he does hit Tank, Tank is rolling with all of them shots. If you ever roll with a shot, if you ever roll with a shot, it goes away, bro. You can roll with all that shit. That's why they roll, rope a dope, all that shit. You can roll with all that shit. Catch him on Tank will catch them shits on his shoulders, on his gloves, all that shit. Like, come on, man. But like I said, you can get a hard ass steak. You get this thing called a mallet. And Tucson, you ever hit a steak with a mallet?
Oh, I don't eat meat.
I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it, friend. But you take a steak, right? You beat it with a hammer. That shit, if you beat it a couple times, that shit get tender as fuck. It gets tender than a motherfucker. It be tender than a ribeye. That's why you've heard of a tenderizer, right? Now I know you can cook, 2 Cent. You've heard of a tenderizer, right?
Yes.
And a tenderizer goes when you hit meat and it tenders. Like the human body is still meat. And if you keep hitting them up, matter of fact, you ever play that game Frog? Where you hit each other in the arm?
Oh, you trying to put a frog in somebody's arm, a knot in somebody's arm?
Yeah. What happens when you
I know what you're talking about, but I ain't play games. I don't play games where you punch on me. I don't do that.
Well, we was 80 babies. We used to do that shit. If you keep hitting somebody
in this baby, but you ain't finna punch on me.
Okay, what happens when you keep hitting somebody in the same spot?
It hurt.
Exactly.
But you know what? My husband taught my son. He taught him like when people come in moving forward, you just hit him with like this little body shot, foul, like a quick little shot to the body. Foul.
Oh yeah.
And he was explaining to my son, and he was like, at first they take some little shots because they feel like it ain't doing nothing. But he say once you hit them about 5, 6 times like that, he say one of them shots they just gonna be done. Like they not realizing the damage is doing.
You want me to tell you why? Because you ain't having a chance to clench up and you moving. So as you moving, you exhaling, and it's not you clenching. Like they say, it's the shots that you don't see. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're moving, you don't have time to prepare your shit. That's when I was saying Lomo was catching Devin as Devin was transitioning from the motherfucking from the damn jabs and shit. And A1 Hoops on, you said the fuck kind of steaks you buying? I'm buying premium ribeye. I said back in the days, my nigga, bro, I'm from the hood, my nigga. I mean, growing up, I couldn't afford premium ribeyes, my nigga. All of us didn't grow up in Henderson, Nevada. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you A1, you and your 8 kids still living lovely with the 12-bedroom apartment, 5,000 square feet. Hey, baby, you winning in life. He got the damn 28-foot schooner boat out there fishing. You see? I didn't grow up like that, A1. I didn't have hoop dreams. A1 was D1 selected. They wanted him for Division I college. I was penitentiary selected, my nigga. So, yeah, we had tough-ass steaks growing up. But guess what? My round steak would have been just as good as your premium ribeye after I finished tenderizing that motherfucker. You could have cut that motherfucker with a butter knife that was plastic. You feel me? I had that motherfucker like liver pudding, so soft. But see, that's what I was saying though. 2 Cent, like when you moving like, and see Jake Paul. Matter of fact, they say it ain't nothing Tank can do with him. I mean, Logan Paul is bigger than Jake, and I seen Floyd knock that nigga out. Floyd had to hold that nigga up. Do you remember that 2 Cent?
Yeah, he dropped him and carried him.
Yeah, he was carrying the nigga. Floyd don't hit harder than Tank. Floyd had fucked up hands too. Now I don't know if Money made.
This fight's gonna be a draw. This fight's gonna be a draw.
I don't even care really. I'ma still watch it. Oh, my bad. Y'all had prime rib A1. We had oodles and noodles, my nigga. And if we got steak, it's because we walked out the store with it. Exactly, Ramon. Seafood, turn that motherfucker to cube steak. We used to go in that motherfucker, come out. We have blood all in our pants and everything because we ain't know that beef be leaking the blood out too, shit.
That's crazy work, man.
You say what?
I said that's crazy work.
Hey, when you hungry though, my nigga.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Man, Phoenix, y'all had hot dogs in y'all spaghetti. Damn. That's a bad motherfucking shit right there, Phoenix. At least y'all had meat in y'all. Our spaghetti, we tore up little pieces of bread and balled them up. Add a little balled up bread in our spaghetti, bro. So whenever time you scoop the spaghetti with the bread, it was like, and yeah, it wasn't garlic bread. We had that garlic butter spread where you spread it on the bread, put it in the oven. Then, you used to tear it off and put it in the spaghetti. And it was like you had spaghetti with white meatballs with a little garlic taste. Motherfucker had Miracle Whip sandwiches. Miracle Whip on 2 pieces of bread. Yeah. And had every flavor of oodles and noodles you can imagine. I remember when oodles and noodles used to be 6 cents a pop. We'd go up in that motherfucker with 50 cents and grab like 8 of them bad boys. Now them shits is like $3 for a box of 12. And it's crazy because in jail, a pack of oodles and noodles costs $1. And I ain't talking about the cup noodles.
Man, everything inflated in jail, ain't it? Somebody told me them cell phones be $1,200. I'm like, what? Where the fuck are they getting money like that from in jail?
Oh man, I used to make $300 a day in the Fed prison.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
I used to do a lot of stealing. I was a grade 1 cook. I worked in the officer dining room. A carton of juice, like it comes with 12 cartons in the box, right? Each one of them boxes was 2 books of stamps, $10. So that was $120 right there. 50-pound bag of sugar. It goes $3 a pound. That's $150. That's $270 right there, 2 cents. And I sell it to the niggas in the kitchen, and they get it out their own self. They be making that wine and shit, that liquor. And then raw meat, like raw chicken or fish, is like $2 a piece. So I get an order for like a 10-piece. That's $20. You feel what I'm saying? And then fried chicken and fried fish is like $2 a piece as well. So I do my little early thing with the juice and the sugar early in the morning, right? And then, I might grab some vegetables like bell pepper, onion. They go for $1 a piece. A bell pepper or onion go for $1 a piece. You know what I'm saying? They want tomatoes and shit. They're $1 a piece. Because, niggas be real live cooking out there, a bottle of cooking oil. They'll give me their oil bottle. I fill it up with the oil in the kitchen. That's $2. Motherfuckers be getting paid. You got to get paid, young nigga. Shit. Shout out to my man David the same. Hey, 2 cents. I make a stack a week easy, right? And blow it all at the motherfucking skin table at the end of the week. It'll be the weekend. It'll be the weekend. I have me about 3 bottles. I have me like 3 Honey Bear bottles of some white liquor. I have like 2 sports bottles of some wine. I have me a joint. Had me about 2 cigarettes. Cigarettes, a whole cigarette, $50 on the yard now. Well, when I was there, it was $50. One Newport was $50 fucking dollars.
That's crazy.
A 100 was $60. But with the Newport 100, you could break it down to 10 $5 roll-ups.
Y'all doing a lot in there. Y'all getting creative like a motherfucker.
Man, look, don't you know my cousin was locked up? I had this, like, he had an officer that was gonna bring him in packs of cigarettes. I had to wire that motherfucker $1,000, the chick, and she brought him 3 packs of cigarettes in for that shit.
Damn, $1,000.
No,
I
hold
guess
on,
$50
5
a
packs.
cigarette.
No, 5. It was 5 packs because she was charging him 200 a pack.
Oh, he only got to
And
sell 4 cigarettes at the pack. Everything else profit.
yeah, he sent me my shit back quick.
Oh, this is what I want to ask you up about these tickets, right? So I bought some tickets and this some bullshit. I went to the ticket thing at the stadium and they got the tickets, put your email for pre-sale, but I'm seeing tickets on sale. Like, how is that possible?
You know, pre-sale, you got a price that's locked in.
But they haven't emailed about it yet. So how they already selling tickets?
I guess the demand was too much, and they was like, you know what? I think they put the pre-sale out just to see what the test the temperature for it. And then I guess they said it was too much. We need to go ahead and sell these shit now. Oh, we don't eat swine either, Ramon. We don't eat swine, shellfish, fish without fins or scales. None of that. I do miss oysters and shrimp, though. I ain't gonna lie.
The prices come out and you be like, damn, I should have waited to buy from the thing. The ticket's cheaper.
Exactly.
Because I did that before for a concert. I was pissed.
I told you I was at the damn fight. Nigga was on my road, paid half the price I paid. I was like, damn. But it ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't gonna be like that with this fight right here. This shit about to sell out.
Quick too, huh?
This shit'll be sold out by the end of the week.
If this sell out by the end of the week, that's gonna be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
You remember?
Like, if this sell out,
you remember everybody said that they want the Tank versus Ryan fight. Remember that?
Yep.
And you remember the tickets sold out in the first 30 minutes?
Yep.
Like, motherfuckers tell you what people don't want. They said motherfuckers didn't want Floyd Mayweather. They said they wanted Gennady Golovkin. They wanted Lomachenko, and they went out of business. Showtime snatched up Floyd Mayweather, and Showtime went to ball till they fall, remember? They always try to tell us what we don't want. They try to push us away from what we really want, and they try to push that bullshit on us.
Yeah, that seems like it. They always. I mean, it's enough for everybody to like what they like and appreciate what they appreciate in the sport. Everybody don't have to like and be the same way. It's boxing. Like,
Exactly.
It's boxing, and that's another thing too. I don't think people understand about boxing. It's not like a basketball or football or something. You got people with different fan bases, different demographics from different countries. Like, it's so much going on in the sport, and it's so much for you to pick and choose from that you can't feel like, oh, everybody should support everybody, the whole sport, every boxer in the sport. Like, that'll never happen.
Hell, I hate
boxing will
Dillian
never
White.
be like that. And if boxing turns into what they're pushing, nobody gonna watch that shit. But hardcore fans.
You see how I feel about Dillian White, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
But it's like you could only watch lightweight. You could only watch heavyweight. You could only watch middleweight.
I don't watch people. I don't watch people 115 pounds and below.
I watch Gabriella Fundora.
I'm talking about men. I watch all
some
women.
of the smaller women fighters. I watch some of the smaller women fighters.
I said I watch women. I don't watch the men under that weight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they little. That's like you watching this little 112-pound guy. Oh, let me tell you this. I'm gonna find out who the guy name is. My son he's sparring some guy. He fight at 112, ex-Olympian.
How old is your son?
17.
Oh, hold on one second.
He this guy came to the gym, and now he wants my son to help him get ready for his fight, to be his sparring partner. So that's pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, Fedora's sister is no joke. She cold, man. She is cold. And she tall, got them long arms, beating up on them little bitty girls. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this 154-pound tournament that the PBC put on. I'm interested to see what's happening with that. And I don't know why people think like the PBC is just about to shut down and go out of business when Top Rank is the one that ain't got no network and nowhere to be. Like, what's going on with Bob and his fighters? What networks they gonna be fighting on? Where they boxers gonna be fighting at? Y'all still waiting on PBC downfall, but literally Top Rank ain't doing too good right now. They have no network. Like Oscar said in that video, where you gonna fight? OnlyFans? That's all I'm saying. What's going on with them? When are they going to get it together? Oh, what happened to Tank Amazon deal? Why he fighting on Netflix? Well, I don't know. Whatever they worked out, obviously he's able to fight on Netflix. I don't know. As far as B, I don't know if he take money. Like, would that affect him as an amateur? I'm not sure how to. I need to look that up. Because if he can get paid, he definitely can get paid.
Son is 17, right?
But I don't know how that is. You know how strict that stuff be. Somebody found out you took money and
you say your
now you
son's
gotta
17,
give
right?
all your titles back and whatever you won and can't go to nationals. I just
Can you
gotta
hear
find
me?
out the rules. You know, it's boxing. You gotta make sure you know all the rules when you're fooling with boxing.
Hey, 2 Cent. Hello. Can she not hear me? Yo, 2 Cent. Can y'all hear me, chat? It must be her. It must be 2 Cent. Oh, okay, bad spot. Okay. If I was 2 Cent, I would have my son. I'd take my son down to Mexico, let him get some fights in like Devin and them. Hey, 2 Cent, you said your son's 17, right?
What you say?
You said your son's 17, right?
Yeah, he's 17.
You ain't never thought about getting him some Mexican fights down in Mexico?
He only got 10 fights up.
Huh?
He only got 10 amateur fights.
Okay. You ever think about getting him some fights down in Mexico?
You break it up. What you say?
You ever think about getting him some fights in Mexico?
He only got 10 amateur fights. He got to get some more experience under his belt.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Man, I'm gonna tell you about the Mexican fighters down there. You can pick some good ones down there now. There's some good fights
but
that'll get your son.
I'm focusing on longevity. He can't get Devin Haney. I got to focus on longevity.
What you mean, Devin Haney?
Going down to Mexico, building up and doing all this. As soon as you get in there with somebody comparable to you, you get your ass whooped.
Now I'm talking about you can take them down there to get some real life experience, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like the best teacher is motherfucking experience. I'm not saying build his career off Mexican fighters like Devin did. Devin fought 20 of them. I'm just talking about let your son get down there and get a couple of them fighters down there so he can see what it's like to fight a grown man. And you know what I'm saying? That'll build the confidence. Like every fighter needs a good confidence builder. You feel what I'm saying? And once he see what he can do with them, that'll push him to want to strive to be better. Like, nigga, I'm the beast. Like, and you know that'll push him make a harder work ethic. I'm telling you.
Well, we've been talking about like I'm trying to see which route because I've been talking to people and they like if you go to Olympics and you place and you do this in the Olympics, you'll get paid more and better contracts. So I don't know. We still trying to
That's
see.
not Tank didn't go to the Olympics.
I mean, but Tank is an anomaly though. He ain't. Tank is a prodigy type talent. I ain't saying my son ain't talented, but I wouldn't.
I'm
Say
just talking about the Olympics. It's a lot of bullshit with the Olympics, though. You feel what I'm saying? With the Olympics, you got to like
I was
the
training for
competition.
I made it. I went to Olympic trials. I just didn't make the team. So
For what?
I'm kind of aware of that track.
Oh, okay. Now I'm talking about for boxing. It's different. Like you're gonna have to spend a lot of money traveling because you got to fight the District of Texas, then Florida, Ohio, all that. It's all eliminations, all them different eliminations just to go down there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But what you should do now that you got a boxing channel, that you have a boxing channel and shit, right? That's good, Ramon. That's what I was about to tell her. You can set up like some merchandise for your son and you can start pushing your son right now as well so people can see it. So people can already be familiar with your son so he can get something like a fan base. You can put some of his training, his videos up. They done that for a few people. You feel me?
Yeah, I know I need to do that. Start doing that. But like I don't know, it's happening kind of fast. I didn't think it would happen this fast, but
you know how many amateur fights Frank Martin had?
No, I don't know how many amateur fights Frank Martin had.
I think he had like 7 or 8. And he beat Virgil Ortiz. Dropped him. Frank Martin started boxing when he was like 16, 17. You know how many amateur fights Deontay Wilder had?
Did he go to? Yeah. How many fights he had? I don't know.
Man, I think they said Wilder. He went to the Olympics the same year he started boxing.
Say that again. I was talking to me.
They said Wilder went to the Olympics the same year he started boxing.
Shut the front door. I ain't never knew that.
He had that power. You see, he ain't got no skills.
So he knocked his way out to a bronze medal? That's crazy.
You must didn't see the Olympics, did you? And the motherfucker he did knock out, he lost. That nigga like Jameis Winston, you gonna get a touchdown or a pick six. It's all or nothing with that one. Wilder was an adult when he started boxing. Then that's when he realized that, hey, I can actually do this because he was knocking out niggas on the street.
Wilder a big guy.
He's 6'6".
Big guy. Like, who is fighting you? Wilder, where are you fighting at? Because, you know, big niggas don't really get into fights like that. So it's like, how do these big-ass guys be realizing they can fight?
That's a damn lie. I'm 6'3", and I get in a lot of fights.
6'6", 6'7"?
I'm 6'3". I mean, 6'6" ain't too much.
Man, I hung around a lot of basketball players. Them big niggas was not getting in no fights. Nobody fighting you 6'7", nigga.
Nigga, I don't fought a 6'6" nigga. Easy. I'm just talking about when you in the hood, niggas try you. They try you. And I'm gonna tell you one thing I've learned about them tall niggas. A lot of them be lanky as hell. They ain't got the footwork of a smaller guy.
You know what my husband told me? Cause he's small. I ain't gonna say he's small, but he fought a lot of big niggas coming up.
I used to crush big niggas.
Yes, and that's what he say. He is like, as a small guy, I like fighting bigger guys. And I think we were talking about the Tank and Pitbull, Pitbull fight. And he was saying a Tank's fighting a smaller guy would be harder for him than him fighting bigger guys.
You see how he struggled? You see how he struggled with Pitbull Cruz?
Yeah, because he said it's harder for small guys to fight small guys because they usually fighting bigger niggas.
See, it was different for me, right? Because I didn't get tall until I went to prison. Like, before I went to prison, I was like 5'8", 5'9". And then I shot up. I shot up in prison. I got like 5 inches in prison. Pause. I grew 5 inches in prison. Because I know Freaky Flyer. I know Freaky Flyer is in the motherfucking chat. He was like, man, Upper said he took 5 inches in prison. Motherfuckers be on it. I forgot he with the LDBC. They thinking shit like that. The hell yeah. But shit, I gotta get ready to run 2 cents. I've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I ain't trying to put in a 15-hour marathon.
Hey, I done had a couple long lives or 2 cents after dark. I think we had one long live one night. We fucking started talking about Tory Lanez. Another time we got into this deep conversation about racism and this and that. Like, it was crazy. But I done did a few long lives. That time do go by pretty quick though. But 14-hour live is crazy. That's crazy. Somebody say, I'll buy your son's merchandise. Oh, I appreciate it.
Told you need to go ahead and market them.
We're going to get him on here. I'm just trying to take it slow. Because he just got 10 fights. Like, we had a hard enough time getting him to 10 fights because niggas ain't want to fight him. I'm like, this is getting ridiculous, y'all. Y'all act like he just knocking shit out or something. These people don't want to fight up. They really don't. But I'm going to hop off here. Thank y'all for letting me up today. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. Y'all check out my channel, 2 Cents Boxing. Be sure to like and subscribe over there. I'll be live tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. I'll be live tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. All-woman panel. Y'all know we're going to talk about this Tank and Roach situation, the hottest topic in boxing right now. But appreciate y'all. Thank you up for letting me up. I guess I'm closing out the show. All right, y'all push that like and subscribe button. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, it's time for me to go. My phone keep ringing now. I done ran past my time. But salute to you, 2 Cents. Are you popping out tonight? Oh, well, peace and bless to everybody, man. I'll catch all y'all tomorrow, man. Salute. Peace and bless to all the real ones. I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Not moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life.